Good morning, students. Am I audible? मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Good morning, sir.
Topic we started
Yes,
in
sir.
started in the last class, but couldn't complete due to network issues. So we will start from the beginning. Due to bad weather conditions, some network issues are there. That's the limitation of online classes. College Wi-Fi is not working, and due to bad weather conditions, there is some problem with the BSNL network. So, am I audible? Priyadarshini?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we start the topic. Sometimes network connections are weak. So you can tell me if there is some disturbance in my voice, or if you are not able to listen me. So this is the topic which we have already started, and we have completed all the 3 basic views in previous lectures: plane view, twill view, satin and satin view, which is part of 5th unit, that is fabric structure part. So it is not possible to revise all the things what we have done in the previous classes. So try to connect with the previous topics. And here we are taking the derivatives or the modifications, means the designs which are modified or which are derived from the plane view, the first basic view. So it can be understood as, or it can be defined as, the plane view may be modified, and the way of modification is by extending it. We are extending the plane view, and the extension may take place in different directions. It may be warp-wise, it may be weft way, or it may be both the way simultaneously, warp and weft both. Warp-wise can be termed as extension in vertical direction, because warp threads are indicated by vertical spaces. Weft can be understood as horizontal direction, because weft is indicated by horizontal lines, and both means vertical and horizontal. So we can extend the plane view either in vertical direction or horizontal direction, or vertical and horizontal simultaneously. Depending on these 3, in which direction we are extending plane view, we are categorizing them into different categories. So the extension of the plane view thus produces a rib or Hopsack views. A warp rib results from extending the plane view in warp-wise direction or vertical direction. So if we are extending the plane view and we are getting a new modified design, that modified view is termed as warp rib. So a variety of warp ribs can be produced by extending the plane view in vertical or warp-wise direction. Similarly, you can define weft rib structures, the structures which results from extending the plane view in the weft or horizontal direction. If we are extending in horizontal direction, means pickwise direction, weft-wise direction, then the rib structure which is resulting from this extension is known as weft rib structures. And a mat or Hopsack or a basket are produced or results from extending the plane view in both the directions, vertical as well as horizontal direction, vertical and horizontal. then we are getting Hopsek, mat, or these basket structures. These three are the synonyms of the same. So sometimes it may be termed, in some books it is referred as Hopsek, somewhere it is referred as mat, somewhere it is referred as basket. With the help of this chart, we can categorize different derivatives or modifications of plane view. Once again, with the help of this chart, it will be easy to understand and remember. So here we are taking either direction extension, or here we are taking extension in both the directions. These are the two possibilities of extension of any view. So here we are extending it either in vertical direction or horizontal direction. In any one direction we are extending, and if the plane view is extended in any one direction, it is known as rib structures or rib views. And if the plane view is extended in both the directions simultaneously, vertical and horizontal, then it is termed as Hopsek, mat, or basket. In some books you will find the spelling mat, M-A-T, or M-A-T-T. Both are the same thing, both are correct spellings. And here I have written 2 cross 2 means the plane view is indicated in 2 cross 2, and we are extending this size into different directions. We may extend it in vertical or horizontal, then results in rib structures. It may, this 2 by 2 plane view can be extended in both the directions together, and it will be termed as Hopsek, mat, or basket. So I think difference between rib and Hopsek will should be clear to you, and it will be clear. If you have any confusion in these two, it is a result of extension of plane view in either direction, vertical or horizontal. It is extension of plane view in both the directions, vertical and horizontal. But here we are taking vertical, oblique, horizontal, vertical or horizontal. It means again we have two options, either vertical or horizontal. So if the plane view is extended only in vertical direction, not in horizontal, then it is termed as warp rib, because warp-wise direction. Vertical means warp. And if it is extended only in weft-wise direction, not in warp-wise direction, or horizontal direction, not in vertical direction, then it is termed as weft rib structures. So warp rib, vertical extension of plane view, weft rib, horizontal extension of plane view. Similarly, Hopsek, mat, or basket, which are resulting by extending the plane view in both the directions, vertical and horizontal, are further categorized, can be further categorized into two categories. One is known as ordinary, that is pure Hopsek structure, means we are not combining any other view. It is a pure Hopsek structure, then it is known as ordinary structure. But if we combine rib structures along with pure Hopsek or ordinary Hopsek structures, then it is termed as fancy Hopsek structures. So fancy means a combination of rib structures with Hopsek structures. Rib plus Hopsek, a combined structure resulting from this combination is known as fancy Hopsek structures. Here, by this different color, I have written the sizes of the designs that I will explain how we are deciding the size. And but before that, we will take the further categorization or further classification of warp rib, weft rib, and ordinary Hopsek. So warp rib, weft rib, and ordinary Hopsek, all the three structures can be further categorized into two categories, depending on their amount of extension. किस amount से हम उसको extend कर रहे हैं, because here you have two ends and two peaks. So these two ends can be extended by a particular number, and these two can be extended by another number. Means if you are extending vertically to produce warp rib structures, if you are extending vertically to get or to obtain warp rib structures, vertically extension means vertically we have peaks. However, vertical we express ends, but we move vertically, it means we are moving peak-wise. First peak, second peak, third peak, fourth peak, if we are moving in vertical direction. So if you are extending plane view in vertical direction, it means we are increasing number of peaks according to amount of extension. And if we are extending in horizontal direction, means we are increasing number of ends. The horizontal directions में हम बढ़ रहे हैं तो ends बढ़ेंगे. So we are extending ends. We are increasing ends if we are extending in horizontal direction. So when we are extending in vertical direction, number of peaks will get increased according to amount of extension, but ends will remain same as it is, same as plane view. Plane view, for example, here I am taking warp rib. It means extending in vertical direction. The size of the plane view is 2 cross 2. But now depending on the extension, suppose I am taking extension of 2, 2, because here we have 2 ends और 2 पिक्स. तो हमारे पास दो पिक्स हैं जिसको हम एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं, हमारे पास 2 एंड्स हैं उनको हम एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं. तो यहाँ हमेशा आपको 2 नंबर मिलेंगे. इन एक्सेप्ट फैंसी ऑब्जेक्ट you will get here 2 numbers. The first number is indicating extension of first thread and second number is indicating extension of second thread. Like here 2, 2 means first thread is extended by 2, second thread is also extended by 2. First thread of plane view is extended by 2, second thread of plane view is also extended by 2. But if we are taking 4, 2, these are used in the name, these are used in designation of these extensions. So if it is 2, 2, if 2, 2 is written 2-2, it means 2, 2, it will be termed as 2, 2 warp rib. Means, and because this is warp rib, so we are extending vertical direction, means we are extending peaks. So first peak is extended by 2 and second peak is extended by 2 in case of warp rib. But if it is weft rib, then first end is extended by 2 and second end is extended by 2. क्योंकि horizontally हम बढ़ रहे हैं तो ends increase होंगे, peaks 2 ही रहेंगे. यहाँ पर ends 2 ही रहेंगे, number of peaks will get increased. So first peak will extended by 2 peaks, second peak is extended by 2 peaks. So 2 plus 2 we require 4 peaks. But ends will remain same because हम horizontally extend नहीं कर रहे हैं. The size of regular 2, 2 regular warp rib will be 2 ends and 4 peaks in the repeat. 2 plus 2, 4 peaks. Ends will remain same if it is warp rib. But if it is weft rib, regular weft rib in 2, 2, 2, regular weft rib, then number of ends will get increased, and that will be some of these 2, 2 weft rib mein le raha hu, same example. So 2, 2, 2 plus 2, 4. So 4 ends and peaks will remain same because we are extending horizontally. So ends will get increased, but peaks वही रहेंगे जो plane view में है, तो size will be 4 cross 2. And if it is ordinary regular hopsec means extension in both the directions. So your 2 ends are extended by 2 and 2 peaks are extended by 2. That is 2 plus 2 means 4. So ends will be 4 and peaks will be 4 क्योंकि हमने दोनों डायरेक्शन में एक्सटेंड कर दिया. यहाँ पे हमने केवल वर्टिकल किया इसलिए 2 क्रॉस 4, यहाँ पे अपने हॉरिजॉन्टल किया हमने इसलिए 4 क्रॉस 2, और यहाँ हमने दोनों डायरेक्शन में कर दिया तो 4 क्रॉस 4 हो गया. And here you can see both the numbers are equal. Means the amount of extension of both the threads of plane view are equal. Then it is termed as regular. Another example, 4, 2 means in case of warp view, what is the meaning of 4, 2? First peak is extended by 4. Second peak is extended by 2. So 4 plus 2, 6. So size will be 2 cross 6. Ends will remain same as plane view, 2. But peaks are increased. And that will be sum of these 2 extensions. First peak is extended by 4. Second peak is extended by 2. So 4 plus 2, size will be 2 cross 6. And this will be an irregular structure. Because first peak is extended by 4 and second peak is extended by 2. Both are unequal. Amount of extension of both the peaks is unequal, then it is known as irregular structure. So this is 4-2 irregular warp rib. Then here you can see the same example, 4-2 irregular weft rib. So यहाँ पर number of ends will be sum of these 2, 4 plus 2, so 6, and peaks will remain same, that is 2. So it will be in the, for this 4-2, it will be constructed in 6 cross 2. But when it is irregular, 4-2 irregular ordinary hopsec structure, it means 4 plus 2, 6 ends, 4 plus 2, 6 peaks. And the size will be for irregular, 4-2 irregular ordinary hopsec, size required is 6 cross 6. In this way, we can decide the size. And fancy structures are already irregular structures. That's why they are not further categorized. Here, regular structure is not possible. Fancy means irregular structure. So in this way, we can produce total 7 categories of derivatives of plane wave or modifications of plane wave. Regular warp rip, irregular warp rip, regular weft rip, irregular weft rip, regular ordinary Hopsek, irregular ordinary Hopsek, and fancy Hopsek. Total 7 categories of derivatives or modifications of plane wave is possible, but size extensions may be by any number, and in that way we can produce variety of designs. Like here 2-2 regular warp rip, 3-3 regular warp rip, 4-4 regular warp rip, similarly weft rip, similarly regular ordinary Hopsek. Here we have more options for variations, because any number can be taken. यहाँ तो आपके दोनों equal होने चाहिए, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, 6-6 equal number is possible. But यहाँ आपने 4-2 ले लिया, 4-3 ले सकते हैं, 3-4 ले सकते हैं, 2-4 ले सकते हैं, 5-2 ले सकते हैं, 5-3 ले सकते हैं, 5-4 ले सकते हैं, 2-5 ले सकते हैं. Any number you can take here, and accordingly you can decide the size in case of regular and irregular for all the 6. And fancy is irregular, that we will take separately. So I hope these are this classification is clear, and how we are deciding the size is clear, and definitions of all the 7 categories is clear. Regular warp rip, irregular warp rip, regular weft rip, irregular weft rip, regular ordinary Hopsek, irregular ordinary Hopsek, and fancy Hopsek. ये size कैसे decide करते हैं मैंने आपको explain कर दिया है. Now we will see the construction part. And first we are starting with warp rip structures or warp rip weaves. So these are produced by extending the plane weave in warp-wise direction or vertical direction. And the figure shows that warp rip weave constructed on regular and irregular basis. दोनों के examples मैंने यहाँ पे show किए. First move here. And for convenience, for easiness, and in the beginning, you can also construct a plane weave. So plane weave can be constructed in 2x2. So I have taken a size of 2x2 on graph paper and indicated plane weave, 1 up, 1 down, 1 down, 1 up. ये already मैंने आपको explain किया कैसे plane view बनता है, हम plane view को कैसे define करते हैं. So 1 up, 1 down, and 1 down, 1 up. Alternate order of ends and peaks, alternate interlacing order of ends and peaks, and adjacent ends are exactly opposite of each other. That is the structure of plane view. So this plane view here extended by 2-2. So this is extended by 2-2. So it will be termed as 2-2 warp rip. And the extension can be understood as far as construction part is concerned. Extension can be understood as the first peak is extended by 2. आप देखिए मैंने size क्या लिया है 2-2 warp rip के लिए 2x4. Ends 2 रहेंगे क्योंकि इधर हम extend नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम vertical extension कर रहे हैं, इसलिए peaks increase होंगे. First peak is extended by 2. ये 2 जो है first 2 peaks हैं 1-2, they are representing this first peak of plane B. तो मैंने यहाँ पे एक bracket बना करके show किया. These 2 peaks are representing first peak of plane B. And these 2 peaks, third and fourth peak in the new design, they are indicating second peak of the plane B. Is it clear? First peak is extended by 2. तो हमने first 2 peaks को यहाँ पे bracket बना के first peak के, you can assume that ये जो first peak है यहाँ इन दो पिक्स जो है ये एक को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं और नेक्स्ट थर्ड और फोर्थ जो है वो सेकंड पिक को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं बिकॉज 2-2 एक्सटेंशन इज देयर. सो फर्स्ट पिक इज एक्सटेंडेड बाय 2, सेकंड पिक इज एक्सटेंडेड बाय 2. अगर आप भी ये ब्रैकेट्स बनाते हैं तो इट विल हेल्प यू इन द कंस्ट्रक्शन. एंड नाउ हियर यू कैन सी, यहाँ आके देखें आप फर्स्ट पिक पर क्या हो रहा है. फर्स्ट पिक पर फर्स्ट एंड देखें, ये फर्स्ट एंड एंड फर्स्ट पिक, दिस इज क्रॉस. ये आपका ये फर्स्ट एंड है और दिस इज इक्वल टू 2 पिक्स. तो ये 1/2 का जो स्पेस है हियर, बिकॉज हियर वी हैव अ क्रॉस, so this cross will be extended by 2. And here we have a blank on second end. So second end pe these 2 will remain blank. These 2 are representing 1. So 1 cross is extended by 2, 1 blank is extended by 2. Similarly, move on the second peak, which is represented by third and fourth peak here. And here it is blank, so these 2 will blank. Here it is cross, these 2 will be cross. 2 up, 2 down, 2 down, 2 up. And this design is known as 2-2 warp rip. And this is an example of regular warp rib because both the peaks are extended by equal amount. Similarly, 4-2 warp rib can be constructed here, can be understood here. It requires size 2x6, 2 ends, and peaks will depend on extension. And here we are taking 4-2. So first peak is extended by 4. I have shown it by bracket of 4 peaks. And then second peak is extended by 2. तो ये जो fifth और sixth peak है, इसको मैंने एक bracket से show किया. These 4 peaks are representing first peak, and these 2 peaks are representing second peak. 4-2 warp rib. And because it is 1 cross, it will be extended by 4 crosses. 1 blank will be extended by 4 blanks. Then second peak, जो plane का है, that is blank. So these 2 will be blank, and it is cross. These 2 will be cross. And in this way, you will get 4 up, 2 down, and 4 down, 2 up. And this structure is known as irregular, 4-2 irregular warp rib. Getting this? Now here I have shown the same example of 2-2, but this is, we have taken in 2x4, but here I am taking this in 4x4 because I have to represent, if I have to represent denting plan. But आपके कोर्स में denting plan नहीं है, तो मैंने ये एग्जांपल वहां से लिया जहां पे डेंटिंग प्लान शो करना था. 2-2 का डेंटिंग प्लान हम शो करते हैं. डेंटिंग प्लान फॉर ऑल द रिब स्ट्रक्चर्स और हॉप्सेक स्ट्रक्चर्स मींस ऑल द डेरिवेटिव्स will remain same as plane view. Plane view के लिए denting order हम 2 रखते हैं. Ends per dent is 2 for plane view. For all the structures of these derivatives, that most of the cases we are taking denting order of 2, except some fancy offset structures or ordinary large sizes structures. We can change the denting plan. Most of the time, generally we are going for ends per dent equal to 2. So अगर 2 का ends per dent आपको यहाँ show करना है तो for that we are taking size 4. अगर denting plan नहीं show करना है तो आपको केवल ये size 2, ये same size लेंगे, and then first end pass through first hill frame, second end different from first require another hill frame, second hill frame. So the draft will be indicated in 1-2, 1-2. अगर आप 4 ले रहे हैं तो, अगर 2 ले रहे हैं तो 1-2 is enough. And lifting plan will be same, can be constructed from this. First hill frame is copied here, 2 up, 2 down, and second hill frame is copied here, 2 down, 2 up. So this is a design of 2-2 warp rib is indicated in 4x4 along with draft and lifting plan. Any question in warp rib? I've taken both category, regular and irregular. For regular we have taken 2-2, for irregular we have taken 4-2. And similar sizes we will take for weft rib and ordinary offset structures so that you can easily compare. So this is weft rib views. These are produced by extending the plane weave in weft-wise direction or horizontal direction. And figure shows the weft rib weave constructed on regular and irregular. यहाँ हमने 2-2 weft rib लिया और यहाँ पे हमने 4-2 weft rib लिया. So 2-2 weft rib means horizontally we are extending. So first end is extended by 2. अगर आप इसको plane view मान ले, वैसे मैंने ये lifting plan लिया हुआ, but plane view will be lifting plan will be same as plane view. So ये अगर first end is extended by 2, so this bracket of 2 endwise is representing first end of plane view, and this third and fourth end are representing second end of the plane view. Peak wise हम extend नहीं कर रहे, so peak will remain always 2 in case of weft rib. So peaks 2 रहेंगे, ends will depend on amount of extension. यहाँ पर हमने 4 ends लिए because 2 plus 2 is 4. यहाँ हमने 4-2 लिया है तो 4 plus 2 is 6, तो ends required is 6. और यहाँ हमने 2-2 का bracket बनाया because extension is of 2-2. यहाँ हमने 4-2 का बनाया क्योंकि here the extension is 4-2. And in the similar manner as we have constructed warp rib, similarly this one mark will be extended by 2. So 2 marks, 2 blanks, 2 blanks, 2 marks. Here also the interlacing order will be opposite because this is developed on the basis of plane view in which adjacent ends are opposite. तो यहाँ भी ये बिल्कुल opposite आएगा. Similarly here ये 4 cross है तो यहाँ 4 blank, यहाँ 2 cross है तो यहाँ पे 2 blank. In this way you can construct any weft rib structures. In both the warp and weft rib views, the appearance of the cloth depends on the respective thread setting. आप EPI, PPI क्या ले रहे हैं, उसके ऊपर उसका फैब्रिक का appearance depend करता है. So that's why EPI and PPI becomes very important in case of rib structures and Hopsek structures, particularly rib structure. And to achieve good effects, it is necessary to weave a weft rib with a high number of picks per inch and a comparatively low number of ends per inch. अगर weft rib structures हम बना रहे हैं तो PPI ज्यादा होना चाहिए EPI के comparison में. And similarly, the warp rib effect can be enhanced with a high number of ends per inch and a comparatively low number of picks per inch. अगर warp rib बना रहे हैं तो ends per inch ज्यादा होना चाहिए picks per inch से, so that the fabric appearance will be better. The prominence of the ribs can be increased by suitable use of coarse and fine yarns. और yarn count को भी हम yarn count के variations करके भी हम जो rib structures की prominence ये fabric के अंदर that can be increased. The Hopsek mat or basket weaves. These are produced by extending the plain weave in both the directions. As I mentioned earlier, it is extension of plain weave in both the directions, vertical and horizontal, or warp and weft. Figure shows the Hopsek weaves constructed on regular and irregular basis. यहाँ हमने regular लिया है 2 Hopsek, so 2 + 2 4 ends, 2 + 2 4 picks. Warp भी 4 हो जाएंगे, weft भी 4 हो जाएंगे, 2 + 2. So we have taken a size 4 × 4 for 2 Hopsek, and here it is 4 Hopsek. So 4 + 2 6 ends and 6 picks. So it will be indicated in 6 × 6, and that's why I have taken a size 6 × 6 here. And now again you can indicate the brackets: 2 ends in one bracket, 2 ends in one bracket, 2 picks in one bracket, and 2 picks in one bracket. So these 2 ends and these 2 picks are covering this a square of 4, this 2 by 2, 2 squares here, 2 squares here. ये जो पूरा square है 2 by 2 का, that is representing first end and first pick of plain weave. और वहां पे हम एक क्रॉस लेते हैं तो इस पूरे स्क्वायर में क्रॉस कर दें, और यहाँ पे हम एक ब्लैंक लेते हैं तो ये पूरे 4 स्क्वायर में ब्लैंक हो जाएगा. Similarly here, one blank will be represented by these 4 squares and one cross will be represented by these 4 crosses. In this way, we can represent 2 Hopsek structure. Similarly here, 4 along with 4, this 4 by 4 will represent one square, and there is cross. So in all the squares, these 16 squares, cross will be indicated. But here it will remain blank. Similarly, this will remain blank, and this 2 by 2, these 2 ends and these 2 picks are crossing here, and in the plain view we have cross here. This cross will be repeated for 4 times in 4 squares. In this way, you can construct a 4-2 Hopsek in 6 × 6 irregular Hopsek. This is 2-2 regular Hopsek in 4 × 4. Draft can be indicated by just following the principle of drafting. First end from first heel frame, second end is similar, so this will pass through the first heel frame again. Third is different, it requires another heel frame, second heel frame, but fourth is same as third. It will pass to the same heel frame through which the third is passed, that is second heel frame. And similarly first heel frame, so first end या second end का जो order है 2 up 2 down, that can be copied here, and this is second heel frame. Third end, fourth end का जो order है, that is 2 down 2 up, that can be copied here. In this way you can construct 2-2 Hopsek with draft and lifting plan. Similarly, you can construct draft and lifting plan for this. Last, fancy Hopsek weaves. And as I mentioned, fancy Hopsek structures are resulting by combining rib structures along with ordinary or pure Hopsek structures. So when we combine rib structures, either warp rib or weft rib or both the ribs, along with pure Hopsek structures, it results in a fancy structure, and that is known as fancy Hopsek weaves. But here, the fancy Hopsek weave, when we are constructing, we have to keep one thing in our mind. The Hopsek is resulting by extending both the ends and both the picks of plain weave in vertical and horizontal direction. But here what we have to do, because we have to combine rib structures, and whenever we have to construct rib structures, what we are doing, we are not extending the plain weave in both the direction. We are extending the plain weave only in one direction, and that's why the plain weave here I am taking as the base. It requires 4 ends and 4 picks. यहाँ हमें 4 places चाहिए, and this is one example I have taken, 3-1-1-3. 3-1-1-3 is indicating that first end is extended by 3. Second end is extended by 1. 1 का मतलब क्या था? If you multiply 1 by any number, it remains same. It means it is not extended. First end and first peak is extended by 3, but second end of plane view, second end and second peak of plane view is not extended. Third end and third peak of plane view is not extended. Again, fourth end and fourth peak of plane view is extended by 3. So here plane view is represented in 4 ends and 4 peaks. That is first difference in construction of fancy object as compared to other structures. If it is 4, 1, 1, 4, then first end, first peak is extended by 4. Second end, third end are not extended. Third peak, second end peak, third peak are not extended. Again, fourth end and fourth peak extended by 3. So here I'm taking example to understand this fancy object 3, 1, 1, 3. So 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3, 4, 5, 3, 8. So we require 8 ends and 8 peaks in the repeat. So I have selected a size 8 cross 8 on the graph paper. And as we are following in the previous examples, some few steps, making the brackets according to extension. तो यहाँ 3 का extension है first पर, तो first 3 ends पे मैंने एक bracket बना दिया. These 3 ends are grouped together, but second is alone. So मैंने केवल एक arrow show किया. Third is alone, तो मैंने एक arrow show किया. And again, the fourth peak of plane view is extended by 3. So these 3 ends are grouped together. This 6, 7, 8 are grouped together. Similarly, peak wise, first 3 peaks are grouped together. Fourth peak is single. Fifth peak is single. And the 6, 7, 8 are again grouped together. 3 peaks are grouped together. दोनों डायरेक्शन में मैंने एक्सटेंशन शो कर दिया 3, 1, 1, 3. Here also 3, 1, 1, 3. तो आपको ये ध्यान रखना है कि कितने एंड्स कितने पिक से क्रॉस कर रहे हैं. That will decide the size of the square of plane view. One square of plane view. तो यहाँ आप देखिए 3 ends are crossing with 3 peaks. So this 3 by 3 is representing 1 square of plane view, and there we have 1 cross. This cross will be indicated in all the squares. 3 by 3. This 3 by 3 is equal to 1 square of the plane view. Then this 3 along with this 1. तो यहाँ स्क्वायर नहीं बनेगा, यहाँ रेक्टेंगल बनेगा क्योंकि 3 एंड्स हैं और 1 पिक ही है यहाँ पे. तो दिस 3 by 1 is representing the rectangle of 3 by 1 is representing second peak and first end of the plane view. और वहां पे ब्लैंक है, तो यहाँ पे भी ब्लैंक होगा, पूरा तीनों ब्लैंक होगा. Then these 3 crossing with 1. अगेन ये 3 by 1 का जो रेक्टेंगल है यहाँ पे अगेन वहां क्रॉस है प्लेन व्यू में, तो यहाँ तीनों पे क्रॉस आएगा. एंड देन लास्ट फोर्थ पे वहां ब्लैंक है, तो 3 by 3 में ब्लैंक रहेगा. मीन्स यू एज्यूम इट एज 1 up. This is 1 down, this is 1 up, and this is 1 down. Again 1 crossing with 3. So here the vertical rectangle, this 1 by 3 is representing second end and first peak. और वहां पे ब्लैंक है, तो यहाँ तीनों ब्लैंक है. फिर अगेन यहाँ पर 1 crossing with 1, एंड वहां पे क्रॉस है, तो यहाँ पे भी एक पर क्रॉस है. 1 crossing with 1, प्लेन व्यू में यहाँ पे ब्लैंक है, तो यहाँ पे भी ब्लैंक होगा. और 1 crossing with 3, दिस 1 by 3 प्लेन व्यू में, क्योंकि यहाँ पर डाउन, यहाँ ब्लैंक था, यहाँ क्रॉस था, यहाँ ब्लैंक था, तो यहाँ पे फिर क्रॉस आएगा, तो तीनों क्रॉस हो जाएंगे. सिमिलरली 1 crossing with 3, बट यहाँ प्लेन व्यू में अप है थर्ड के ऊपर, तो यहाँ तीनों क्रॉस होंगे, तीनों अप होंगे. फिर 1 डाउन, 1 crossing with 1, अगेन 1 अप, 1 crossing with 1, एंड 1 crossing with 3, एंड वहां ब्लैंक है, तो यहाँ पे तीनों ब्लैंक हो जाएंगे. सिमिलरली हियर फोर्थ एंड और फर्स्ट पिक जो है वहां पे ब्लैंक होगा प्लेन व्यू में, तो यहाँ तीनों में ब्लैंक. यहाँ 3 by 1, 3 crossing with 1, तो 3 by 1 में तीनों में क्रॉस होंगे. ये 3 by 1 तीनों में ब्लैंक होगा. एंड दिस 3 by 3, 3 crossing with 3, और प्लेन व्यू में क्योंकि यहाँ पे क्रॉस होता है. अगर आपको ये इजी नहीं लगे तो आप साइड में 4 by 4 में प्लेन व्यू बना लें, ताकि आपको ये पता चलेगा कि प्लेन व्यू में कहाँ अप है कहाँ डाउन है. वैसे तो प्लेन व्यू में अल्टरनेट अप डाउन होता है. दिस इज 1 अप 1 डाउन, दिस इज 1 अप 1 Am I audible? Priyadarshini,
Yes,
am I audible? Yes, Parth?
Yes, sir.
Anyone can tell me because network चला गया था तो ये automatic mute हो जाता है.
Yes, sir.
So 3113 can be indicated in 8 cross 8. And if you are changing it 4114, it will be indicated in 10 cross 10. 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4. That will be indicated in 10 cross 10 and they're constructed in the same manner. These are the uses of rib structures and mat structures. Rib views are used in gross grain cloths. ये जो गेहूं और अनाज भरने के लिए जो यूज करते हैं बोरे, that is one